Hello, thanks for joining. Thanks for clicking on this video. There is a point I want to get across to you today. That you are loved, you are part of the divine. The light in me sees the light in you. I need you to know that things are working out for you, always. There was something behind the scenes, God, the universe, source, orchestrating, working behind the scenes for you. All you need to do is have a clear goal, clear vision, and stay within that state. You need to prepare the vessel to allow things to come to you, not by force, but by faith. Not by force, but by faith. In Romans 12:2 in the Bible, it states, "Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." The all is mind, as it states in the Kabbalion. And we are just constantly moving through these states. Every second of every day, we're moving through states. So what state are you embodying? What are you thinking feelingly about now and now and now? And so we're here on earth to have this human experience. And, we are here to learn and grow. And so God put us here to have this experience. So what are you thinking feelingly about? That's your job. Embody the state of the feeling of the wish fulfilled. I am love, joy, happiness. I trust that everything is going my way, and I know that to be true for you. The thoughts of fear, doubt, separation are illusory. They are not real. They are conditions that you place upon yourself. For instance, again, like I mentioned before, me thinking I can't public speak or have imposter syndrome. I don't know what I'm talking about, but no one has ever told me that. That is not true. It's illusory. It's not even real. It's a construct. It's a self-concept issue. So you have to amend your self-concept. I am love. I can public speak. I could convey a message. That's the truth, right? I am already fulfilled. And so just allow it to come through. Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So you constantly have to renew your mind and stay in that state. Embody the state. And as the mirror principle states, it just reflects back to you what's going on internally. As within, so without. So just come back to the fundamental truth that we are an extension of Source. We are love at the core. And knowing that, and having faith in that is truth, and just moving through life without putting any limitations on yourself and without judging appearances and your interactions with others, right? Because all that is doing is clouding and impacting in a non-pleasant way your life experience. I heard Lindell, who was a student of Neville Goddard. You can find some of his videos on YouTube. And he really stresses the importance of imaginational control, attitude awareness, and imaginational control. And so being aware of your attitude. That's why it's so key to always lead with gratitude. What are you grateful for in this moment? Right now, I'm grateful that I'm speaking to you. I'm in a beautiful space. I'm near my grandmother. I've got a great band that I like on vinyl. And it was a beautiful sunny day today. And I was able to support people on their wellness journey. And that is just extremely rewarding. So that's what I'm grateful for. And so always being aware of your attitudes is so key. I need you to know that you're right there. You're right on the cusp, right? You need to trust and just let go. I got to remind myself, Todd, let go and let God. It's that simple. Because it's always en route. But you got to stay the course with the correct attitude and that state. Stay in the state of the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You know, I have 50 subscribers now on this YouTube channel. I'm so grateful for that. How cool that, 50 people decided to hit subscribe. So I'm so grateful. So if you like this content, please like it and subscribe. That's funny. And it's just, I don't know. It's so powerful for me that I'm able to convey this message and get through to some people. And all it takes is one person could tell me, I really enjoyed your video and it really spoke to me today. And that is extremely powerful because that was what you needed to hear that day, or at that moment in time. You needed to take that in. And so I need you to know and trust that you're right there. You're right there. You're right there. I trust that you are right there, and you need to have that trust within yourself. Faith is your fortune, as Neville says. So, attitude awareness, imaginational control. Extremely powerful. And it has profoundly changed my life. Everyone is coming into my experience as a version of themselves that I find pleasant. So all of my interactions have been great. There's no lack. There's no lack. It's just overflowing abundance. And I know that to be true. And I don't want to put any more conditions, because any expectation you hold on to someone in mind will lead to disappointment. And so just allowing it to unfold. Things are orchestrating behind the scenes that will work in a way that is much grander and greater than, you could construct in your mind. I and the Father are one, but the Father is greater than I. So he is just behind the scenes, orchestrating and allowing it to come to me naturally in divine timing. So all I need to do is just embody the state that I am love, come back to truth, to not conform to the patterns of this world, get rid of all the nonsense, the BS, really, focus on renewing my mind by being aware of my attitudes. It is simple to bring the life that you wish to desire. Is simple. Is it easy? No, because you could become lazy-minded and complacent. But what are you thinking feelingly about in each moment of your day? Because we're always on. We are always on. You are always on. And so do not let the without impact the within. Because after the time delay, the without reflects what's going on within. So as within, so without. It is all from within. And the all is mind. I am so grateful that you tuned in to this video. I really am. And I want you to know that you are right there. You're right there. You're right there. I trust that to be true, and I need you to do the same. And as soon as you trust and have faith and let go, look out. That's where it comes in. And so I trust you found this to be helpful. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this, please like, please subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.